Okay, I have another one to do. This is the last one for this round. Um, this was from a vision that I had on December 3rd, 2022 at 3:19. I saw a Caucasian guy with a cap on in my bathroom, inspecting the ceiling and the lights. I heard not much longer. Okay, 319 means to be made known, to recognize. Okay, so something is about to be brought to light. Um, to inspect means to look at something closely, typically to assess their condition or to discover any shortcomings. So, some other words, synonyms that I wrote down for that is to examine, scrutinize, vet, investigate, test, monitor, survey, study, go over, look over, view, scan, observe, explore, probe, assess, appraise, review, or check out. And so a bathroom is a place of release and relief, and it's also a judgment zone, a place to clean yourself up as well. And so, what the Lord allowed me to understand with this vision is that who you truly are is about to be made known to those who may have wronged you, believed the lies about you, helped when it came to your demise, whether you are innocent or not. Um, it's about to be made known for all to see. Also, who God has called you to be is getting ready to be made known to all, even your family, and this will be at a time when they are really going to need you, such as in famine. Um, Famine is coming on the land, so just as it did in Joseph's time. And so the place I was led to was Acts chapter 7, verses 9 through 16. And I'm going to start at verse 9. And it says, "And the patriarchs moved with envy, sold Joseph into Egypt, but God was with him and delivered him out of all his afflictions and gave him favor and wisdom in the sight of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And he made him governor over Egypt and all his house. Now there came a dearth over all the land of Egypt and Canaan, and great affliction, and our fathers found no sustenance. But when Jacob heard that there was corn in Egypt, he sent out our fathers first. And at the second time, Joseph was made known to his brethren. And Joseph's kindred was made known unto Pharaoh. Then sent Joseph and called his father Jacob to him, and all his kindred 60 and 15 souls. So Jacob went down into Egypt and died, he and our fathers, and were carried over into Shechem and laid in the sepulchre that Abraham bought for a sum of money of the sons of Immer, the father of Shechem. Okay, so then I'm going to go to Genesis and I'm going to read chapter 45 and start at verse 1 because this vision has to do with those who have been done like Joseph, um, and things that have been done in the dark being brought to the light. Okay, so it says, then Joseph, things that have been done in the dark being brought to the light, um, and things, you know, being being told falsely and the truth of it being finally revealed. So it says, then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him, and he cried, cause every man to go out for me. And there stood no man with him while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren. And he wept aloud, and the Egyptians in the house of Pharaoh heard. Okay, so I guess I'll read the whole chapter. It says, and Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph. Doth my father yet live? And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, come near to me, I pray you. And they came near. And he said, I am Joseph, your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved nor angry with yourselves that ye sold me hither, for God did send me before you to preserve life. For these 2 years hath the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years in the which there shall neither be earing nor harvest. And God sent me before you. to preserve you a posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but God, and he hath made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and a ruler throughout all the land of Egypt. Haste ye and go up to my father, and say unto him, Thus saith thy son Joseph, God hath made me lord of all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not. And thou shalt dwell in the land of Goshen, and thou shalt be near unto me, thou and thy children's children, and thy flocks, and thy herds, and all that thou hast. And there will I nourish thee, for yet there are 5 years of famine, lest thou and thy household and all that thou hast come to poverty. And behold, your eyes see in the eyes of my brother Benjamin that it is my mouth that speaketh unto you. And ye shall tell my father of all my glory in Egypt, and of all that ye have seen. And ye shall haste and bring down my father hither. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. Moreover, he kissed all his brethren and wept upon them. And after that his brethren talked with him. And the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come. And it pleased Pharaoh well and his servants. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Say unto thy brethren, This do ye, lay your beasts and go. Get you into the land of Canaan, and take your father and your households, and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and ye shall eat the fat of the land. Now thou art commanded, this do ye. Take you wagons out of the land of Egypt for your little ones and for your wives, and bring your father and come. Also regard not your stuff, for the good of all the land of Egypt is yours. And the children of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the commandment of Pharaoh, and gave them provision for the way. To all of them he gave each man changes of raiment, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 changes of raiment. And to his father he sent after this manner: 10 donkeys laden with the good things of Egypt, and 10 she donkeys laden with corn and bread and meat for his father by the way. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed, and he said unto them, See that ye fail not out by the way. And they went out of Egypt and came into the land of Canaan to Jacob their father, and told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is governor over all the land of Egypt. And Jacob's heart fainted, for he believed them not. And they told him all the words of Joseph which he had said unto them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob their father revived. And Israel said, It is enough. Joseph my son is yet alive. I will go and see him before I die. And so that is the end. That chapter is pretty much self explanatory. But as I said before, this vision is showing that something is about to be made known. Someone is about to be made known, recognized. Things are getting ready to be brought to the light concerning specific situations that these persons had to endure or go through. The truth of it is getting ready to be revealed. And in his vision, the guy said, not much longer. So this is something that is soon to come to pass, soon to happen. And so that is all that I have. I will see y'all later, and I will be back with another prophetic word once I get these other ones interpreted as I sit before the Lord. So peace, goodbye, and blessings to you all. See you later.